Hey, it's Jack. Guess what? I just traveled in time. I shit you not twice. The first time to apologize. The experience I just had was, God, it's flipping right around right now. I'm in a parking lot. I have a raging erection. I've been channeling, not channeling. I haven't been doing anything unlawful at all. And there's nothing wrong with having it in my veins for 3 weeks with Compound X. Compound X I shouldn't talk about much, but it's the thing that my liver makes that makes the whole thing last longer. It's great stuff, Compound X. If you have a liver that can make it, you're in great shape. I've got a full-on weapons factory in my right ankle. I woke up and it was just Nanotech City in my ankle. Oh.
3, 2, 1,
Little bitch baby.
Now let's just power for real.
Hi, it's Jack. I'm apparently, since none of these yokels can figure it out themselves. So it looks like I'm gonna have to more than just a mother. All right, hang on. I gotta get something. You know the song? You should check out the video, see how they made it. You should worship and adore the very ground that Kylie Minogue walks on. She's a god among goddesses, and she's amazing. And what the fuck is wrong with you fucking people? Bothering Jack Star. By the way, I gotta stop saying that. To the person who left a Bic lighter with a turkey cock on it. Nice. Subtle. Subtle. Like, honestly. And clever. And materially present as evidence. So that's cool. No offense has been taken by me. No, I think it's the coolest thing ever. And then anybody else, kick someone else's dick. Right? Holy shit. Okay, hi, it's Jack Star. Hi. You guys want to hear what victory sounds like? If I'm okay with drinking, I'm pretty sure I'm okay with the way things are going. And if I'm wrong, well, may God strike me dead with a fucking lightning bolt, because I've had enough of this shit. Holy Christ. Look, I get it. People have issues. Really, them too. You know, most people have issues. That's why they call it life. And it's why Kleenex made all those fucking boxes of paper. All right? Everybody's got their fucking issues. For example, my use of profanity. Way overboard. Way too much profanity. Oh. And you're just gonna have to fucking deal with that, aren't you? Yeah, because there's only one place to go for Jack Star. Here. Me. My brain. Not your fucking fucked off fascination with the fucking ersatz fake one. Holy fuck. Okay. A couple things. Number one, it's not gonna be on my last broadcast. I'm not suicidal. I'm not even in trouble. I'm not gonna embarrass people too far. I'm not gonna. Shit, I could say shit right now that would end the fucking world. I'm not gonna. Not on purpose. Probably not even on accident. And, it takes a lot more than just one square dancer at the fucking Haymo to get the goddamn shot that heard around the world to go around the world, right? It's not like the birds and the bees carry word of Jack Star's victory across the prairies and the savannas of the African coast all the way into the interior to the Congo. It's not like the very plants and animals in the jungle cry out my name asking for guidance and wisdom, since I'm the only goddamn human left with a fucking bone to think with in his head besides his fucking dick. For now. I mean, there are some problems with most of the rest of the people walking around, walking and talking like they got fucking every right to do so. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Now, I didn't do that. And I don't think we can blame Satan or Lucifer for the spectacular failure of the satanic homosexual agenda. And I know a lot of you were really looking forward to that satanic homosexual agenda thing. Yeah, I don't blame you. It sounds good, doesn't it? Stay up all night, sleep all day, party forever, never die. It's fun to be a vampire, right? Yeah, that was the fucking dream. Okay, well, a lot of you will still get that dream because many of you have put in the hours. You've gotten your coupons punched. You've gotten your tickets taken for your years of service to the Dark Lord Jennifer, or whatever the fuck her name is. I understand. You don't want to feel like you've been cheated at the last minute out of your just rewards by Jackstar, and you will not. Okay, I guarantee you, I'm not taking away. First of all, I'm not taking away homosexuality. For another, I am that pretty, aren't I? I could just go on a fucking campaign and just convince all the children that Jackstar is the way to go, and then that'd be the end of your fucking satanic homosexual bullshit, wouldn't it? Why the fuck would they do anything like you people are doing? You people. Why the fuck would they go the gay way when they could go the Jack way? Well, they can't go the Jack way, that's why. All right. So relax. Do you hear Ted Nugent in the background? I love Ted Nugent. Not because he has a bad sense of humor. He does. And not because he shoots pigeons with fucking bazookas. No. I love Ted Nugent because he's so fucking unapologetic. Like, he don't give one shit at all when anybody figures out what the song's about. He don't care. No, he don't care at all. Is he still around? Fuck it. Even Ted doesn't care if Ted's still around. And ironically, I'm arguing with a guy named Ted online right now. I'm arguing with Ted, and I'm listening to Ted, and I'm talking about Ted. You see how the circle of life goes here? Let's take a drink. Now, before anybody gets too freaked out here, I do want to mention I am drinking alcohol, and I'm about to have a cigarette, and I'm about to have a joint, and I'm sitting on my porch, surrounded by trees and used diapers and empty cans of tuna fish. No, sardines. The tuna fish is inside. Sardines are outside, which is odd because the tuna smells nowhere near as good as the sardines, right? But there's empty cans of tuna fish sitting on the edge of the table that my computer sits on. So when the forensic investigators come in here to check shit out, they gotta put their head down like next to the tuna to look at the fucking computer because I set it up that way. Hi, I'm Jackstar. I plan ahead. Now, none of this was meant to go this far, but I couldn't believe until I saw it just how stupid some people are. Wow. Some of these people really are stupid. Like, fuck. And there's no reason to take advantage of them, as some have done so for like tens of thousands of years, I'd say. And it's just wrong. It's just wrong to do that. And making people stop using the word retard, it's not going to help any. Like, Tom from MySpace. Sure, he's a retard. You don't want to call him a retard, but that doesn't mean I can't fucking use the word in private conversation 20 years later without somebody getting fucking their panties in a twist because I just said retard. Fuck, I remember when retard was a bad word in 1977, no, 78, 79. The camp counselor, I was at summer camp or day camp with my friends, not my friends. My mother sent me there for babysitting because that's what they did back in that day. And I'll never forget. His name was Neil. He's a good guy. He might have been Neil Armstrong for all I know. But the camp counselors, the people who watched over me as my daycare sitter or whatever, they were young adults, young Christian adults that were basically just trying to help. And they were my replacement parents for when my parents were around at the YMCA day camp. And they were like, kids who watched Grease after getting out of high school. Some of them. They were also some pretty clever people because, as some of you may have figured out, I didn't have a normal childhood, which is okay. Anyway, so Neil Neil told me that my bicycle tire was NFG. And I looked at him, I said, what's NFG mean? And he looked at me, and Neil was smart enough to know that, you know, I was gonna find out. So he took it upon himself to impress upon me the need for discretion and quietness. And he leaned in and he whispered next to me and he said, it means no fucking good. Which I respected that he was, he was quiet about it. Because it wasn't just that he was quiet. He was actually, I could smell the fear on him. Hi, I'm Jackster. I'm descended from wolves. I could tell that he was frightened about he was doing the wrong thing by telling me, but it was his choice. And being a member of the Young Men Christians Association, or YMCA, or was it the YWCA? Oh, that's what it was. Oh yeah, my mother went to the YWCA. Oh yeah, well, that was a long time ago. The difference between the YMCA and the YWCA should be obvious to some of you, but it's not. Anyway, Neil was concerned. He had a bit of a fear on him about the potential ramifications of telling a young Michael Kuzi at the age of, I don't know, 8 or 9. Oh no, I might find out what NFG meant. Oh no, I might tell people that Neil is the one who said that to him. Oh no, it's 2024. I bet his spirit is still terrified because, for one thing, he didn't know, or he did know. He knows now because I'm sure he's dead, or else he was not told when he came back from time travel. I don't know. I'm not saying that Neil Armstrong was my camp counselor when I was growing up, but I will say that my first spoken word was fuck, F-U-C-K. I was 3 years old. I'm saying the word fuck, and my parents were concerned mostly about what the neighbors might think, and apparently that still remains an issue to this day. In any event, I could tell that when he told me that NFG meant no fucking good, that he was concerned. And all of this just really raised more questions in my mind that I have mostly forgotten until now. For example, fuck. Did you know that the Royal Order of Jesters is now the Royal Order of Jackstar? I've taken over the Raj. Yeah, I'm a bastard. That's my Raj now. The ROJ. Mirth is still king, don't worry. But Jackstar is imperator. What do you think? Do you think that's going to fly? Think you're going to like that down at the Angus and breast milk meeting? Angus and breast milk. I'm kidding. I'm not taking over the Raj. What a bunch of fucking work that would be. Oh no. I'm taking over the Shriners, and then I'll get the Raj as an add-in. All right. Yeah, that's me. I make jokes like that. Isn't that fun? For me. It's probably not fun for some of you. You're probably like, oh, how dare he say that? Yeah. And then you'll be like, how am I listening? How do I even hear this? Well, it's not on YouTube yet, but if you're hearing it on YouTube, here's a hint. Other people thought it was a funny joke too. You like this song? Stranglehold? Great song. You know that night that you left me, you put me in my place. I got you in a stranglehold, baby. Oh, I'm gonna bust your face. Okay, this song necessarily needs to not be quite so rough and tumble if it's gonna be my theme song. Like I don't have One Ms. Made in a stranglehold. Shit, no. I got her in a choke that bitch out hold, right? But that's okay. It's psychic. It's not. I'm not really gonna choke her out. And I love her, and she loves me because I got that bitch in a fucking stranglehold, baby. No one else ever has. What, you think I'm gonna fucking let up on her fucking knee? No. I got one foot on her knee. I got another foot on her fucking neck, and I got my dick dragging across the ground, bringing up silver particles from the ether. It's gonna hit her with lightning bolts if she moves a fucking muscle. She loves that shit. That's my quasi-wife. Okay, she's not my wife. She's my quasi-wife. Which I don't know if any of you fucking know what the fuck any of this shit means, but there's this thing called language, and it has words in it, and you got to know what they mean, and then you can use them, and then you know what people are talking about. And then sometimes they have additional alliterative meanings. Do you know this word alliterative? Probably not, punilings. Probably not. And if you do, well, you probably appreciate a person who knows how to say alliterate without spooging all over the fucking dictionary. All right, my whole fucking life, I've been told, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, do this, do this, do this. And the thing that I'm supposed to do Never changes. It's always get a job, work out, exercise, blah, 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 blah. Make your body, blah, 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 right? But the things I'm not supposed to do, that's on a rotating cast of characters. It used to be I wasn't supposed to drink. Then I wasn't supposed to smoke. Then I wasn't supposed to smoke. Then I couldn't drink. Then I wasn't supposed to smoke. It's always, don't do that. Do this other thing. It's never like, do them both. It's never like, oh, wait, you're doing the wrong one. Here, have the good one. No. It's always a bunch of fat cat fucks sitting on the top of a goddamn ivory mountain looking down at me going, make the fat kid do something different. It's not working right. Right? So, I know why, too. You know the song? Yeah. The music is kind of choppy. And the reason why is I'm standing on the opposite side of the house from my internet. And as I do my recording on my cloud-activated phone, there are dudes in Africa who are trying to steal my content. Yeah. You know why? For the trophy flair at this point. But in the past, it's been something of a challenge to get Jackstar to produce content for you and then steal it from him and then put it on the internet and make money off of it and then get away with it. In the past, that used to be a big deal. Now, not so fucking much, huh? Let's see. Pamela Flores. By the way, that's what she looks like, and she's open to anything. You can enter to her chat using link from my bio at Pamela F52928656. Oh, yeah? What do I do if I want to rape her to death with a hammer? What do I do then? Let me know, Twitter. Snooze. Fucking bullshit. Now there's still some kinks to work out. So I can't really legitimately claim to be Blofeld in charge of the Raj. That's what I've renamed to Royal Order of Jackstar. But how fucking cool would that be, right? If I had really wanted to do that, instead of just making jokes about it, if I had really wanted to fucking do that, none of you would have even begun to have understood that was my intention. Because when a man's ambitions are that fucking stratospheric, nothing that the person's doing in pursuit of that goal is going to make any sense to somebody. Like, what's he doing over? Why is he walking over to that 55-gallon drum of saltpeter? That's weird. Why is he where is he? What? And then while people are confused, the mad scientist continues on and then creates whatever the fuck a mad scientist creates. And then all of a sudden, bing, he really is Captain Juden. Where the fuck? Now, the imaginary masturbatory fantasy of what I would do if I were in position to be Captain Juden. Captain Juden. I just like saying it. Captain Juden. Most of you probably feel bad about laughing about that joke because while I have a while I have permission to tell whatever jokes I want about Jews, I don't have full licensing. I can't absolve the listener to feeling bad about laughing at the joke because that's part of my process. I'm practicing these jokes, and then perhaps one day I'll get paid to tell them. In the meantime, I don't want to fall into that trap where have you seen like comedians getting heckled on stage and getting recorded on tape saying terrible things and also revealing their past influences that they're then accused of plagiarizing and on and on and on. This is it's a bad end to come to. What's it? Not Keith Richards, but who's the weird guy with the name that start with a K in Seinfeld? Blankety Richards. It wasn't Keith Richards. And then isn't it Keith Richards? Keith Richards is the he's the Beatle that has the bass drum, right? No. Oh, Rolling Stones. Yeah. Sorry, I was kidding. He wasn't a Beatle. That was Paul H.R. Geiger, right? No, Paul McCartney. Yeah. And I think this is what I think. I think that there was an accident, and then Tavistock took advantage of the window and created a fake timeline and a real timeline, and then they split the fake timeline in two, and then in the real timeline, they just lived there and kept everything to themselves. And then they created 3 fake timelines that everybody was forced to go into, whether or not they lived on Paul's dead and it's fake, Paul's dead and it's real, and then Paul's dead and we pulled it off. Wow, that's 3 timelines right there. That's what I think Tavistock did. But speaking speculatively about what the English government has done with their bullshit technology that they stole from Sherlock Holmes when they ratted him out to death. And turned over all his belongings to John Watson, who they named as his heir and successor in a fraudulently obtained and signed and registered will. Did you hear about what happened to Sherlock Holmes? Yeah, they fucking talked him into moving into this house in America, and they took all his money. I'm kidding. but I'm not. Look, even though I have the permission, the right, even though I have the guaranteed constitutional right to free speech, that doesn't mean I'm going to slam on the British monarchy at all. I have no reason to. I think they're cool. I don't know them at all, right? I don't. I've never met a single one of them. I lied. Maybe I've met them I didn't know, but I wouldn't mind hanging with Prince Harry. And what's his brother's name? Harry and who? I don't know them. Yeah, they're cool. When I see pictures, they look like they've gotten better. And didn't their mother get publicly fucking murdered? That could be hard on a kid, right? Yeah, that could be hard. And isn't he lion-hearted? Oh yeah, so he's like Leo, right? Okay, I'm not gonna piss off a descendant of King Richard the Lionheart. I'm sure he'd fuck my shit up. I don't care how fucking funny my jokes are. If I were making jokes about Princess Diana's death, I never called her Princess Di. That's terrible. Yeah, that kid has probably got a fucking bit of a hang up, and that kid is now king. Oh no, his father's king. Wait a second, is Charles king? Yeah, see, that's kind of indistinct and indeterminate because I'm Jack Star. I'm on a different continent and a different time and maybe another planet. So obviously the information I have about the British monarchy, hazy at best, right? So as ambassador of myself to myself, I'm going to make it clear. Well, I'm currently recording 20 minutes and 30 seconds of raw audio for my internationally acclaimed and very well known and hardly ever downloaded, according to metrics, debrief show cast pod. By law, I have to say the word pod in there somewhere. Otherwise, Mr. Apple doesn't get a cut. But I mean, like, I did that. That's me. I'm not doing it now because I can't, because it's ongoing shit. I could tell you also fucking bunch of it's the coolest thing ever, for one thing. For another, I've said enough as it is. For a third, the stuff I'm not. This really no. You don't want me to tell you, because for one thing, I could confirm it in one plan, and then there's another plane of reality where it didn't happen yet, and it's still gonna. And then there's another plane where they tried to do it and it fucked up, and that's why they called the failsafe in. Which I hope it doesn't have to be me forever, because it's when I fail, it's safe for me. Might not be for you, so you probably wouldn't want to hang your hat on my fucking status. And I'm supposed to be on vacation. Did you know? I'm supposed to be enjoying my vacation. I have not, okay? And I won't tell you why. But it's not because Reggie Hammond fucking broke into my girlfriend's house and killed her husband, that's for sure. Although, maybe that can happen next season. I love you. I love all of you. The standings on Twitter are accurate. Number 1 grapefruit is black Irish grapefruit. Number 3 grapefruit is somebody that you think. Number 2 is somebody you never heard of. Number 4 is that one that you think you were so sure about. And number 5 and number 6. How many men? Do I need a list of 17 names to fucking choose the order of succession from in case my asset wife is killed in battle? Well, apparently I do, because I guess I'm married to an asset. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for letting me know. I guess this is complicated. Yeah. Okay, so I'm married to the asset. Big deal. A lot of guys are. I'm just the one that she likes the most and will return to even if the others are dead or alive and they can't find me. She'll still be looking for where I am. Okay? Do you know why? Because I don't care that she's an asset. I care about her daughters. Bye.
If I had my way.
Ivy. Yeah. Who we got?
If I had my way.
Now, there we go. Now here comes it says posted a story, and it says now.
If I had my way.
Wow. All right, stay with me.
Burn this whole building down.
The Shirley Manson Love Fest continues.
Shall we? What?